Well, hey there, Whiskey Ginger fans. Thank you for joining the show. I just want to tell you, I'm on tour. I'm doing a big, old, fancy tour. I can't wait to come see you guys all over the country. I'm in Frank, California to start. I go to Indianapolis, Charlotte, North Carolina, Waukee, Iowa, Omaha, Nebraska, Kansas City, Cleveland, St. Louis, Grand Rapids, Detroit, New Orleans, San Antonio, my hometown, Chicago, Illinois. I can't wait to come see you guys. Durham, Atlanta, Charleston, Philly, New York, Phoenix, San Francisco, San Diego, Boston, and of course, Minneapolis is the last on that tour, not the least. Last but not the least. And I'm adding dates, I'm adding shows, so be on the lookout. Go to andrewsantino.com for those tickets, andrewsantino.com.
In here, we pour whisk, 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 whisk.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse.
Gingers? Oh, hell no.
This whiskey is excellent.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Okay, so
Are we live right now?
we're live. Singer Ingrid Andres, National Anthem. She said, I'm not going to bullshit, y'all. I was drunk last night. I'm checking myself into a facility today to get the help I need. That was not me last night. I apologize to the MLB, all the fans in this country I love so much for that rendition. I'll let you know how rehab is. I hear it's super fun. XO Ingrid. Okay, is she trolling? Does that sound fake?
I don't know. It's.
Let's hear it. Hold
I
on.
like that
I
was
wanna
not
hear
me
it.
last night. No, that was you.
That wasn't me at all. No, that wasn't me.
That was not me.
Here's her singing the national.
That wasn't me in Colorado.
Let me hear it. Hold on.
Jesus Lord. She sounds like an alley cat on meth.
Damn. I feel so bad.
No, I feel bad for her. That
Well,
sucks.
well, because think about, I mean, I've heard you sing, actually I've heard you sing drunk and sober, and they're both pretty similar. They sound actually almost more angelic when you've got a buzz.
I mean, that's how you should sing.
Yeah, the
Nightmare.
A poor girl.
Just waking up the next day and being like, wait, what did I do?
I
Like, it's
sang
one thing
the-
like singing karaoke, like, oh God, did I make a fool out of myself karaoke? Oh wait, I was at the All-Star game? Oh no. Oh, I just made national news?
What's your karaoke song?
My go-to, and I fucking nail it, and I'll do it right now.
Do it.
Take on me.
Take on me.
Take me on. And then I vomit. And then I projectile vomit. But yeah, Take on Me is my go-to.
I have the same one every time, and I kill it.
What is yours?
Party in the USA, Miley Cyrus.
What an
It's
asshole.
such a good song, and
It's catchy.
but everybody knows it. Everyone in the bar knows it. I don't care how old you are, where you're from, what color you are, what socioeconomic status. It is the great leveler. Party in the USA is what everybody likes.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'll attempt it.
I think that's what if someone was smart running for president or running for government official, sing Party in the USA, and I guarantee people will be like, this guy's not so bad.
Right.
He's not so bad.
So my friend Mike in Aspen, I was at his bar, and I was like, dude, and it was like last call, and I go, play Nickelback. I go, this is how you remind me. And he goes, no, I'm not playing that. And I go, watch. Just watch what happens. And he's like, no. And I go, watch. And he did. The fucking whole bar went bonkers.
This
Is how you the whole bar just went, how I really am. Everybody got so fired up. My friend Mike goes, did that really just happen? I'm like, yeah, it did.
Because everyone that can joke about Nickelback, everyone that jokes about it really realize you knew all those songs.
Yeah, you don't
I
realize that you know them.
I know all those songs. I like all those songs.
Far away.
Such a good song.
Yeah, it's a great
actually
song.
so good. It's funny that became a joke band, but there's other bands that I don't know any of their songs, and they're cooler bands, more popular bands.
Right, like who?
Like I don't know, I don't know why people are really all over Wham. No, something current. I'm trying to think of why are they on Wham?
I don't know.
Why are people all on Wham? What is that?
I don't know.
Everybody
I was
loves
talking about
Wham.
the other day with Theo.
You were singing Wham with him?
I think so, yeah.
ABBA?
I love ABBA.
Yeah, ABBA's Eagles?
Eagles, not so much. I'll take ABBA over the Eagles. Yeah, I fucking said it.
I'll take Nickelback over the Eagles.
I'll take Nickelback over the Eagles.
It's so funny. I like the Eagles. I really do. But every time I think of the Eagles, it reminds me of who I really am. It reminds me of Big Lebowski, where he's like, I fucking hate the Eagles, man. Like,
Yeah,
it's stamped
that's
in my
right.
mind now, and it ruins it a little bit for me. Now I think I can't like the Eagles because he hated them so much.
I would say my least favorite song of all time, bold statement,
Oh, no.
I fucking hate Hotel California.
Oh, that song sucks. No.
It's
That's
such, I don't know. What mood are you in
Right.
that you want to fucking hear that?
Welcome to the hotel, such a lovely place.
Just sounds like fucking death.
Yeah, it sounds like a funeral home.
God,
Such
now
a
I want to come up to
lovely
that on stage. Do you ever do that? Come up to like a really bad or weird intro song?
I ask the DJ sometimes if I'm at like a club, I'll go play like one of the most boring, terrible songs you can find. Like, just give me something awful, just dog shit.
Yeah.
I like bad shit to come up to, because then then the audience is like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
what
no,
the
it's
fuck
the
is
best.
he doing? You don't want like a hype song, because then it's a little bit too
It's so corny.
showy. It's too showy. Yeah, you want something weird.
So like I just did a set at the Ice House the other day, and I came up to Careless Whisper by Wham.
Oh, that's really
And
good.
I told the DJ, I go, play it out.
Yeah, let the whole thing
I
go.
go, let it sink in. Let it sink.
I
Give
used
it a
to-
couple
my-
minutes.
The guy that used to open for me, Chris O'Connor, my good buddy, who's so funny, he would let me. He was like, "No, you pick the song every time." And one of my favorites for him was always "It's Raining Men," because he would really get into it when it comes when he comes out and it's Raining Men. He like kind of like would get into the song a little bit. So I would start playing songs like that to really like get him in the groove a little bit.
So it's funny because I did, God, I think it was Ari Manis
Yeah.
was opening for me, and he came up to It's Raining Men. And then they were like, Nick, what do you want to come up to? And I go, It's Raining Men. I go, let's just double down.
Yeah.
Let's double down.
You got to
right
do
now.
twice.
One of my ones that I used for a long time was I came up to Hello by Adele.
Hello.
And I would play the whole fucking thing. And I remember sold out in Vegas at the Mirage. Rest in peace, Mirage. We love you.
She gone.
And I came up. The crowd was so confused. And then I would walk into the crowd and like
sing it?
touch people.
Beautiful.
And I would walk through the crowd and just, hello. And the crowd's like, then I would go back on stage and I'm like, okay, we're good. And I'm like, how many people are like really confused right now? And then the crowd would laugh right away because they're like, yeah, what the fuck?
Actually,
I'm like-
a good version would be you go, all right, let's get the show started. And then right away, hello, start it all over again and do it again.
Don't fucking tempt me, dude.
I want you to do it so bad.
My other favorite thing is intros. So like my openers, or even when I'm doing just like the improv or whatever, and they'll be like, what do you want us to say, or the MC? And I'm like, I don't care. And I'll be like, say, this is one of my go-tos. I go, say I'm the writer, star, and director of Avatar. and I use that so many times. And the crowd's like, what the fuck?
Because there's
Nick
a couple people that
Swardson.
might think you are. They're like,
Yeah,
was he in
totally.
Avatar? He was in Avatar, I bet.
No, it's amazing. My friend Chad Zumak opens for me too, and he always just has like a roulette of fucking intros. So one time he brought me up. He goes, "This next comic," he goes, "The writer." It's always a writer, star, and director. I always
Right.
make sure that's part of it. He goes, "The writer, star, and director of Officer and a Gentleman," which that's a deep cut.
That is.
That's an '80s movie with Richard Gere.
Yeah.
And again, the crowd's like, well, what is
Who is
going
he?
on right now?
The couple nights ago, girl was like hosting, and she goes, "What do you want me to say?" And I said, "Oh, it's okay, just nothing, just whatever. Just say this next comic, you're gonna love him, blah blah blah." And she goes, "Come on, give me something." I go, "I mean, say known Holocaust denier. Just say that." And she stopped for a second, and she was like, "Or do you know?" And I was like, please don't do that. No, please don't do that." But then for a second, I thought, I should let her do it. Just to have her
Oh
go
my
there.
God, you totally should have.
I know, but she she got nervous, and I didn't want to make her uncomfortable. And she felt, I was like, "Oh, I'm just kidding. It's okay. Please just say next comedian. I was like, please don't get up there.
That's hilarious.
This guy's a known Holocaust denier, ladies and gentlemen.
Crowd's like, oh.
Oh, one guy in the back.
Oh.
Right on.
Yeah, motherfucker! Let's dance! Fucking ginger. So one of my favorite moments, I did a tour with Sandler, Spade, and Rob Schneider.
Boo.
They're all...
Trash.
They'll get discovered.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, why don't
One
we
day.
pray? Let's have a moment of silence. Praise him. Lobby B. Lobby B. Bobby's alternate drag ego. So we did a show, and Rob would host. So Rob goes, what do you want me to say? And I go, just say, Grandma's Boy, and just go with it. It's fine. And he's like, okay. So he goes on stage, and he goes, this next comic, he was in the closet in Grown Ups. Nick Swardson. First of all, my character was in the closet in Benchwarmers, and I wasn't in Grown Ups. I was in Grown Ups too.
Right.
So he just botched the whole thing.
Right.
So the next show, I told Adam, I was like, I wasn't like annoyed. I didn't care that much. But I was like, hey, can I host the next one? And Adam goes, yeah, why? And I go, Rob, fuck my intro up. And he goes, okay. And he goes, hey, Rob, Nick's going to open the next one. And he goes, oh, no. And I go, yep. So I went on Rob's IMDb and pulled up his weirdest credits. So I go on stage and I go, this next comic, you know him from Surf Ninjas, Down Periscope, and Judge Dredd. Whole crowd's like, who in the fuck is this? And I was like, Rob Schneider. Rob walks on stage. He's laughing so hard, he's crying. He's just like, oh my God. He's like, that was the best.
But he's in all those movies.
He's in all those movies.
Wait, Judge Dredd was that Stallone?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that movie.
It was Stallone and
Who was the girl?
Wesley Snipes. Am I wrong on that?
Was he in that?
It was Stallone and Armand Asante.
Armando Santi. Armando Santi.
Diane Lane.
Diane Lane. That's right, Diane
Oh,
Lane.
Diane Lane.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Snipes was in Demolition Man?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Down Periscope, and what was the other one? Surf Ninja?
Surf Ninjas. But it was, again, just the look on the crowd's face of like, who could this be?
Who is this
Are these
guy?
real things? But Rob loved it. He's such a good sport.
When you guys do time together like that, how much time does everybody do?
We started off, this was so bonkers. So at the beginning of the tour, Adam was working out his sets like 6 years ago. He would do, God, he does so much. He did like two hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, well,
and then
oh
me
my
and
God.
Rob and David would do 20 minutes each. And then Norm would jump on and do like 15. So the show was so long. And I was like, Adam, this is like too much.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, yeah. So he cut our time to like, he would have like 2 openers then. So it would be like me and Rob or me and David, and we would do like 10 minutes. So like he cut it down because it was just like, that's too much comedy. Like, I don't know if you do you ever do Oddball?
No, but I heard all about that. I
My
never did
fucking
it. Yeah.
God.
It was like 5
I don't know
hours.
if anybody out there, I mean, it was fun, but it was like, it started at like 2 PM and it went till like midnight.
Yeah, that's insane. Why would you ever? No one ever needs
It's
that
just
much.
too much comedy.
Well, people are coming and going. People have to go eat. Like at some point, people have to eat a meal.
Yeah, you have to deliver a baby. I don't know what's going on at that point. What a fucking nightmare.
No, I never
Jesus
did that. But all
Christ.
those like lengthy festivals, they're too much. They're exhausting. It gets you get tired. You're like, this is the 50th show today.
Yeah, no, it's like, well, every topic has been talked about.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, like,
Have you done Edinburgh Fringe Festival?
I've never been to Europe.
What? You've never even?
I've never been to Europe.
Wait, why? Why would you?
Because I had a horrible fear of flying, like debilitating. It was really
know.
bad. I'm really claustrophobic. So, like, I can't take elevators. Like, it's my biggest fear is elevators.
So when you have to have ground floor.
I have to have ground floor or stair access, unless it's like, like certain venues like Vegas is tricky. But I mean, you can get ground floor at Mirage, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
But yeah, I fuck elevators. Dude, I got stuck on an elevator one time
This is why.
with my friend Jay Galvin. Love you, Jay.
J Balvin, he means the musician.
J Ballsack.
We in the elevator. We in the elevator. We in the elevator.
So I was staying at a Ritz Carlton, name drop.
Fancy, fancy. Owned by Marriott, so slow down. You know what I mean?
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
Bonvoy. Shout out. So anyway, like hotels like that, they don't have like casual stair access.
No.
Excuse me. So I'm in the elevator with my friend Jay. He knows about my fear, so I have to take the elevator. So this is a real story. Elevator, all of a sudden, ka-kunk, like Law and Order. Kunk-kunk, kunk-kunk. So I fucking... A second goes by, and I fucking rip the doors open.
No.
Swear to God. You always hear those stories about when you get like that like Hulk strength, if like,
Yeah.
you know, a car falls on your baby and, you know,
Yeah,
a
you
mother's like... So the fucking elevator stops. I rip the doors open, and Jay can attest to this. I rip the doors open, and luckily we're like halfway to the lobby, and I go, just go, man! Jump! Jump! Now! Go! And Jay's like, Nick, what the fuck, man? And I'm like, just go, man! Just go! I like turn to Bill Paxton. Oh, man! Just go! So we both dive roll into the lobby.
You ripped
I
up the
opened
door
it,
and
he
jumped through.
and then and Jay was like, "What in the?" I was shaking. I was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "Dude, we could have fucking died."
You should now get all the Bonvoy points. You should be Bonvoy King now. They should let you stay at a Marriott for free for the
What
rest
if I
of your
just
life.
change my stage name to Bonvoy?
Bonvoy. Bonvoy.
Yeah,
Bonvoy.
or
So
two
because-
names, Bonvoy.
Bonvoy.
Ooh, bonjour.
Bonjour.
Hey,
oui,
Bonvoy.
Oui, oui, oui. So now
Oui, oui, on my
you never
chest.
will take an elevator ever again.
I mean, unless I really fucking have to.
I know you're afraid of flying. I knew this, but I didn't know about the elevator thing. I thought you just hated planes. I didn't know the claustrophobia. I think you just loathed planes.
No, I took a small plane one time, and it freaked me out.
Where? Do you remember? Where was it?
I was going from Minneapolis to, I believe, Grand Rapids.
Like a jet? A private
I
jet?
was doing no. It was just like a commuter flight.
Right.
And I was wicked hungover, because that's how we roll in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I was just sweating, and I was sitting. It was a window seat, and the seat next to me was empty. And then the plane was about to like close the doors, and all of a sudden it was like, "Oh, we got one more." It's like a fucking scene out of a movie. This heavy-set older man walks down the aisle, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck, here we go." And he sits down next to me, and I'm like against the window. So I'm like, okay, just breathe. You know what I mean? Just breathe. So I just start talking to him. And he's like, hey, what are you up to? I'm like, oh, I'm going to do a stand-up gig. And he's like, oh, cool. Yeah, I'm going back home. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool. And I just go, stop. Stop. And I could tell this guy realized it was because he was heavy set and just squishing me into the window. And I was panicking. So the stewardess comes over. She's like, are you okay? And I'm like, nope. And I go, I just need to breathe. I need to get up. And he's like, okay. So I'm standing in the aisle. Everyone's staring at me. And I'm like, and I sit back down. And then I just called an audible. And I just go, nope. Let's go. Get me off this plane. And they were like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, get me off. And I just felt so bad for this man. He was so sweet. But I just knew I'm sure he just felt bad.
He does a TikTok. He's like, a guy fat shamed me today on a flight to Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Didn't want to sit next to me because of my weight. Meanwhile, you're just having crippling anxiety about fucking claustrophobia.
Yeah, horrible
Having
anxiety.
a panic attack. This is really mean, but my childhood best friend Sean used to have real bad claustrophobia. So on purpose, I would trap him in places where I knew
Oh my
he'd
God,
get-
that's so nice of
I would
you.
do it all the time.
I can't wait to travel with you. Let's go to Europe
Wait, so you
on
couldn't...
a submarine.
Well, you couldn't... You've never flown anywhere... How do you get down to Florida when you go to Florida? You don't drive.
No, I mean, like, I can do... I mean, I could go to Europe now, but, like, I've been offered Australia and stuff like that.
That's far.
But, like, I couldn't... I mean, you know, if I went to Europe, I would go to New York,
Yeah.
do a day there, and then go, like, what's New York to London? 7? I don't know what.
No, it's 5. 4.5, 5.
Oh, okay, yeah, I could do that.
That's easy. 5 there, 5
Yeah, but like
there.
Australia, like there's no fucking way.
It's
even though I
forever.
want to go to Australia. Australia, I love you, but like I would have to go to like Hawaii.
Stop
like,
in
break it up.
Hawaii, stop in Tahiti, You could do a double stop.
Stop in Atlantis? Isn't
Yeah,
that like a
stop
city
down.
under the ocean?
Yeah, you can stop underwater. Yeah, you can land.
Can
in
you
a
take a
seaplane.
canoe?
You could
I could canoe it.
You
Or
could
maybe-
boat. You could boat.
Can you take a jet ski to Japan?
take a 5-month boat ride around the world.
I'm not joking. I thought about that.
Just taking a boat to Europe,
Yeah. And just like going like the long way.
like your grandfather did to get over here. I'm paying homage to my grandfather. You start at Ellis Island and go backwards. Have you done the cruise stuff? Have you done that, like cruise shows?
I love cruise shows.
You do.
Yeah, I'm friends with the band Train
Oh, right. Then they
and
did one.
311. So I've
Yeah.
done both those cruises. It's phenomenal. I got into a fight with Bill Burr about it because he's like, "Nah, cruise ships, fuck you." I fucking love cruise ships. You don't fucking drive. You can eat whenever you want.
Yeah.
There's booze everywhere. I don't know. There's karaoke. Do you like trivia? I don't know. Maybe there's comedy. Yeah. What the fuck?
But I am not claustrophobic, but cruise ships feel claustrophobic to me because
I've
of
heard
all the
people say that because they're like, "Oh, you can't get off."
Yeah, and the people, like so many people everywhere, gives me anxiety. I don't want to be like festivals. Oof, nope, no, thank you. Anywhere where there's a lot of people, I get public claustrophobia. If there's a lot of humans, I don't like it.
Yeah, but cruise ships aren't that claustrophobic. It's not like Coachella.
But you can't get away. You're either in your room or you're amongst people. There is no like.
Yeah, but there's so many distractions, so you don't like really think about it.
Right, you're just
Also, just fucking go overboard.
jump.
Yeah, bye.
There was a kid that jumped, and the kid that just jumped. How long ago was that? The kid just jumped off.
A kid meaning what?
A teenage boy jumped off the side of a cruise
On
ship.
purpose?
Yeah, I think he was doing it. I don't know if it was a prank.
1
or
month ago.
A month ago, what happened to that? Did he die? He jumped off the
Yeah.
side. He died. But people do live. That's even worse. They jump and then they live. They're fucking around, goofing off. They slip.
They're new boot goofing?
They're new boot goofing. He
Yeah,
died.
I
But
mean-
he died. The kid. Rest in peace to the child.
I don't know how old he is, but
Was he doing a TikTok or something?
Yeah. He's like, this one's gonna go viral, dude.
it just keeps saying it was the world's largest cruise ship.
Yeah, he kept dabbing on the way down. He dabbed on the way to his death. Bah, 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 bah.
And then that's his eulogy.
Yeah.
You know what? Gary died how he wanted to. Dabbing into the sea waters.
Most of this is just kind of advertising the cruise ship. It
Yeah,
says
yeah.
its
Well,
square
Carnival's gotta
footage.
plug itself.
Yeah.
Is that is it Carnival or was it Royal Caribbean?
It is.
Because they have the icon of the sea, which is like
It is
biggest.
the icon of the seas.
That's the
See, I
biggest one in
fucking
the
knew it.
world.
That's how much I know about cruise ships. Is I fucking nailed it. The icon of the sea. Yeah, it's incredible. I think that's the one that has like a Central Park, like literally Central Park, and they have like a Ferris wheel. It's like insane.
It's funny if the crimes that happen in Central Park happen also on the cruise ship.
Yeah,
at
they
Central
do.
Park. There's muggers and
Yeah, they hired me as a robber. Are there still robbers? Is that a thing?
yeah, there's still robbers, but they don't wear those masks anymore. Those funny, cute masks like they did in cartoons.
Yeah, no, they just wear COVID masks.
Oh,
Too soon.
too soon, dude.
Hey, whoa, man.
Slow down, bro.
Hey, brother.
In here, we pour whiskey.
Life is unpredictable. You don't know what's going to happen, and that's kind of the beauty of it. But you got to protect your loved ones in minutes with ETHOS. It's affordable life insurance that's quick, easy, and all done online with no medical exams, okay? You answer a few health questions for a quote and apply for coverage at ethoslife.com/whiskey. I myself have life insurance. I'm a little bit older, and I don't want my loved ones around me to be left in the dark just in case something unexpected happens. Don't wait, all right? Start your policy instantly today so your family is protected. There's no medical exam required, which is great because in the old days, you used to have to do that. Now you just answer a few health questions, and it's done 100% online. God bless the internet, okay? See your rate in minutes. Term life policy start as low as $10 a month. That is extremely affordable. That's the coffee that you just bought. ETHOS offers customizable coverage to fit your needs and your budget. You can get everything done online without forms and doctor visits and waiting for results and all that stuff and prying into your life. You don't need to worry about that. So you do know that one day you want to make sure everyone will be safe and protected coverage-wise, and why not start today? Affordable options from 10 to 30 years of coverage. Give it a whirl. Protect your family and those around you. Personalize your coverage to your family's needs. Protect your family today. Get up to $2 million in term life insurance coverage in 10 minutes with ETHOS. Answer just a few health questions and get your free quote at ethoslife.com/whiskey. That is ETHOS, ETHOS life.com/whiskey.
Ginger. I like gingers.
I'll never do a cruise, unfortunately. That gives me the worst anxiety. Anxiety more
Do
than
it with
anything.
me. Trust me.
With you, I would, honestly. But it's just you and
Not
I.
Bobby.
No. Yuck.
Fucking Bobby.
Holy shit.
God.
Can you imagine?
What do I do? God. A broken record that Asian is.
I want to buy
I
him.
can say that he's one of my oldest friends.
Yeah, we can say whatever we want about that guy. He's a scumbag.
Love Bobby very much.
Hate him. I want to get him a hamster wheel so bad.
I did a gig with him and Pauly Shore in Edmonton at a comedy festival.
Yeah.
And hanging out with those guys in a day was exhausting.
What's up, dude?
Yeah.
Let's
It was
go.
just like, where's the strip club? Yeah, both of them. I was like, you guys, can we just get lunch?
No. You can't just get lunch. You got to have an adventure.
Yeah, can the lunch not be pussy? Is that possible? Liquid death. No, I love both of them very much, but it was exhausting. It was like having 2 children.
Well, that's the problem is like going on tour with comedians is fun, but also it's exhausting. Doing your own tour is so much better, which Nick is doing in the fall.
Oh, yeah. Toilet Head. NickSwardson.net for tickets. Whole new hour.
Whole new hour because his new hour is out right now on YouTube. Please go watch it. We'll put the link in the description.
Make joke from face.
Make joke from face. A very, very, very good old friend of ours, friend of the show and the family. So please go watch it right now on YouTube. Leave a comment. What would you like people to comment down below?
I'm sure they're gonna say like I look like shit.
You look like shit. So
and
please say that.
And I'm old.
Please say that.
That's my favorite. Like I don't read comments, but sometimes I do, and people are like, dude, you looked way different in Grandma's Boy. I'm like, yeah, that was 20 fucking years ago. I'm almost 50. Yeah, and I dress like a roadie for Blink 182. I don't fucking care.
Although, you know who does look the same?
Who?
Is Joel David Moore.
Yeah, he kind of does.
He looks identical. He was my
so
old
does
neighbor.
Paul Rudd.
Well, that's a baby blood drinker. That's different. He's plugged into the system.
Is he?
He's a Hollywood elite. Yeah, he's drinking baby blood. He gets packages every day.
Wow, an
Yeah.
IV.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then a nurse comes over and administers baby blood to him.
Abortion powder. Wow.
He gets all the placenta. Yeah, he's big on that stuff. No, Joel and I were old neighbors, and I'd run into him, and I was like, God, he looks the exact. He hasn't aged a little bit. It's so strange. I wonder what his little secret is.
He hasn't aged.
Do you think he's happy?
Yeah, Joel's very happy.
That's his secret.
Yeah, I love Joel.
That's the irony. He was in Avatar. You joke about it.
I remember seeing Avatar. So Joel David Moore, for those of you listening, was in the movie Grandma's Boy.
Phenomenal.
Which I made with Adam Sandler and Alan Covert. And I remember he played the robot guy. And I created that character. Sit on my face. So I remember seeing Avatar, and Joel's in Avatar. And I remember being in the theater, and I just overheard people going, is that the robot guy? From Grandma's Boy? That's the robot guy. And that just brought me so much joy.
Do you ever have someone recognize you but mistake you for someone that you're not? But they know they recognize you because they're like, I recognize you. Are you the? And then they mistake you for another guy.
No, they'll go. This is a common move. They'll go like, "Hey man, you look familiar." I'm like, "Yeah," and they go, What high school did you go to?
Oh yeah,
Like that type of
I've
thing.
gotten that.
And I'm like, I don't know. Where did you go? And they're like, yeah, I went to like Lincoln Prep or whatever. And I'm like, yeah.
That was me.
You know, Mr. Johnson? And they're like, yeah. Like, I'll just go with it.
The science teacher, he died last year. You didn't hear about that tragic accident? A beaker exploded.
Oh, no, a beaker in his butt?
Yeah.
Because that's what we used to do.
Yeah, butt beaker boy.
Butt beaker. And we praise him.
The other day
Who do you get?
I got the guy 9 times.
Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah, usually her, typically, or Kathy Griffin. I got the guy from, what's the Seth MacFarlane space show?
The Orville.
Orville. There's a guy on Orville, and this girl at the bar, the bartender goes...
Scott Grimes.
Scott Grimes. This girl goes, hey, you look familiar. I'm sorry. I don't know you, right? And I said, no, I don't think so. I don't think we know each other. She goes, oh, dude, are you on Orville? Are you the guy on Orville? I was like, it's just a redheaded guy. I was like, yeah, that's...
Own it. You gotta own it.
That's me. Yeah, that's me.
Own it, and then fucking uppercut her vagina.
Let me
that's
see.
me.
What does he look like? Yeah. He's just a redheaded guy. That's so racist.
Yeah, it's just a redheaded guy.
Yeah, that's racist. That does look exactly like me. Actually, that is not. It's actually closer than I thought. It's much closer.
Yeah, that's
than
not far off. I got Shane Gillis the other day.
No way.
Yeah, somebody who looked like Shane
You
Gillis.
don't look anything like Shane Gillis.
I don't know. Maybe in a bizarro land.
I
love
I
Shane.
think sometimes people know comics, or they're familiar with the comedy world, and they just have someone on their mind, and you're
Right.
like, Are you Shane Gillis? You're
Chris
Shane.
Rock, I get.
You get that sometimes. Not
Yeah.
not as much now,
Not as much.
but back in the day, you used to
Back
get
in
it
the
all
day,
the
it was-
time.
Yeah. Or Crack Rock.
You're his younger brother, Crack Rock, one of his 9 brothers.
Yeah.
He has all, and by the way, all of his brothers are so funny. I don't think America
Tony's
knows.
great. Sherrod's great.
Everyone's funny.
Yeah, they're great.
Jordan.
Yeah.
It's almost like, how did they get that many people that, in a family of comedians, is there another one? Is there another crew of comedy family comedians? Oh, well.
The
well,
Mannings, Peyton Manning.
Eli's not, Eli gave up. He does sketch now, not stand up.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And then what's the third one? Gary? Or
Barf Manning. no, his name is,
Al Fanning?
No, it's Peyton, Eli, and, what's his name? Cooper. Yeah. Archie Manning is the dad.
Yeah.
Who's the other?
But
No,
Cooper
seriously.
has the best name out of all of them.
Cooper. And apparently he was like a super phenomenal athlete. Like he was supposed to be a superstar, but he
Cooper's Cooper?
Cooper's Cooper. He hurt his neck. No, who am I trying to think of? That there's another. Isn't the Wayans brothers?
Oh, yeah, Wayans.
They're all good.
The Marx Brothers.
No, dude. The Marx brothers.
soon.
Fuck you.
Too soon.
Shut up,
What the fuck, man?
dickhead. What about
The Wayans are great. Marlon's a good friend of mine. Love him very much.
doesn't.
See a haunted house. Me and Marlon Wayans.
Why can't I think of the name? There's somebody I know that's very popular whose brother is a writer too. Gaffigan? No.
Brian Regan?
Regan and his brother. Regan's brother does comedy, right?
Dennis is fucking hilarious. They're
Right.
both hilarious.
Right. That's right.
I would say pound for pound, people listening, Brian Regan for decades makes me laugh more than anybody.
Yeah, he is. He's maybe
Brian
one of
Regan
the funniest
is
comics.
so funny.
He is. Yeah.
But like seriously, like even at this point, he's still fucking bonkers hilarious. He doesn't get enough credit. Look at Brian Regan.
Regan's the man. I went out with him we're in Philly. I think
You dated?
We were out in Philly. Yeah, for like an
You
hour.
went out with him?
Yeah, for like an hour and a half.
Okay, that's cool.
We went out in Philly and had a night, dude. He can party. He's so much fun. He's
love it.
so much fun. And we went out in Madison. Same thing. And Madison is like a strap in, get wasted town. That town is such a party
Madison's
town.
like, let's fucking dance. My brother, John Swardson, phenomenal singer-songwriter out of Minneapolis. Jay Silverdust on Instagram. He went to Madison, and I'll never forget going to visit him at college with me and my family. And it was Halloween, which I guess is like Armageddon there.
Oh, yeah.
Or Shartmageddon. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can here. Yeah, it's YouTube.
The fucking street, I'll never forget this. The street was covered in broken glass from beer bottles. And it looked, and I'm not joking, it looked like snow. It was that much glass. It was fucking insane.
Yeah.
And I turned to my brother, and I was like 16 at the time, and I go, what's happening? What is going on here? And he goes, I don't even know anymore. He just had the look of like, he barely graduated. It was just
Madison and Ann Arbor were the two towns when I visited schools that I was shocked at how hard they party. Well, we were walking up to the big house in Michigan, and we were maybe 16, me and my buddy Tyler, 15 or 16, and frats were like, you walk past all those frat houses, and they're like, dude, come chug one. And then, of course, we were with my buddy's mom, and she was like, do not go over there. Do not go over there. And we were like, we won't. And then we walked to the stadium. He's like, I got to go to the bathroom. We got to go to the bathroom. She's like, okay, come right back. And then we ran over to one of those frat houses. They were giving us beer. Like, chug in the lawn, dude. Smash it on your fucking head.
oh my God.
They're animals. Dude, that city, that Ann Arbor's animals, too.
Yeah,
Chaos.
they are. Well, the Midwest is fucking insane.
Yeah, no one beats us at being lunatics, huh?
No, it's insane. Like it's so much drinking that it's cartoonish.
Yeah, my parents just came into town for the 4th of July, and we ran out of booze like 3 or 4 times. And I was like, how is that even possible? I got so much. I got more than you could ever need to consume. Like, you know those like coolers with the rollers on them, like the stand-up coolers?
Yes.
Rollers? Yeah, we packed like 6 of those fucking things. I was
Jesus
like, what did I
Christ.
spend? My business manager called. He's like, "What's going on over there? Is everything okay? Your credit card's maxed out."
Is it Barry Katz? Who's your business manager?
Barry Katz.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, Santino?
I remember, I'll never forget this. Me and Greg Fitzsimmons went to a Notre Dame football game. We were doing Zanies in Chicago. And we went to a Notre Dame football game. And the tailgate, to this day, and I've seen fucking partying.
Yeah.
To this day, the tailgate was one of the most aggressive things. And I'm talking 80-year-old Irish people chugging Jameson like it's fucking water.
Yeah.
At 7 in the morning.
Maniacs.
I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, they go hard down there.
Yeah, it was crazy. Chicago is, I love Chicago so much.
It's my home, baby.
I know. We know.
I miss it.
Yeah, we fucking know, man.
Yeah, but the
What a
murders.
broken record.
The murders.
Yeah, people die.
A lot.
Yeah.
You don't have that in Minneapolis. There's no murders like us.
Nobody dies in Minneapolis.
They live forever.
Yeah. We're angels. We're blessed. But I remember going day drinking in Chicago on Rush Street. And I go to this Irish pub, of course. And I go in and I meet some fans. And they're like, hey, Swardson, fuck yeah. And I'm like, yeah, game on. And like, I don't do shots anymore, but like back in the day I would. So they're like, you want to do a shot? I'm like, yeah, okay. So I look over at their buddy. I can't remember his name. Paul. Let's call him Paul.
Yeah.
And I go, hey man, your buddy. This is like 4 PM. I go, hey, your buddy. I think he might be a little too drunk. And they're like, no, Paul? Are you kidding me, dude? Paul's gold, bro. He's nailing it right now. I'm like, no, I know drinking. Yeah, I think he's gonna go down in flames. And they're like, no, you're wrong. So we do shots. All of a sudden, Paul, like minutes later, jumps up onto the bar table, tries to do a backflip, and knocks himself out. And they were like, oh, fuck! Paul! I'm like, yeah, I think Paul's got to go now. And they were like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, I know.
We should have listened, dude.
Yeah. Hey, Paul, wake up.
I jumped off a bar. I've done that. You've never done this?
No.
I jumped off a bar. At what used to be, what's the place that Jay Davis used to do shows at in West Hollywood?
Dublin's?
No. Right after that, he did one on Melrose. It was called
Parlor Room?
The Parlor. Yeah, the Parlor.
Yeah, Parlor.
And there was like a rap party there, and I got on the bar and I was tanked, and we were all laughing with all of our friends, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna crowd surf. I'll crowd surf. Everybody was like, do it! And I jumped, and everybody moved, and I just fucking bounced off the floor, dude.
Terrible idea.
No, it was great, dude. I got right back up. I was fine. I was fine only because I was in my 20s. You can do that in your 20s. You can bounce. Your 30s, you bounce less.
You can do that.
Your 40s, you die. 40s, you die.
Yeah, you pass.
But from 20 to 28, you can bounce off the ground. You'll be all right.
But it's one of those things, like I'm 47 years old, and I think back about like those days, and people that can relate that are older, when you think back about your 20s, I'm like, oh my God, how the fuck, how did I make it through that?
Yeah.
Like when people are like, you're old to me, and I'm like, no, I fucking made it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
I'm
lasted.
old? I'm like, good God, I've gone to hell and back.
The amount of times I think I should have accidentally died. I jumped in the bed of a pickup truck in Matamoros, Mexico, crossing the border to South Padre Island, Texas. A guy we just met at the bar who's like, you guys want to ride? And I was like, yeah. He's like, get on in. And we packed in the back of his pickup truck. And we're going like 85 on a bridge over the water. And multiple times I was like, oh, I die, right? This is how I die. I die on the bridge into Mexico. This is the worst fucking idea.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
Stupid. It was so dumb. So dumb.
Well, I mean, anytime you can survive the back, I mean, I remember like in the Midwest, the back of a pickup truck, and I think back, I'm like, oh, no.
So stupid.
Hey, there's a party at a farm. You want to just drink fucking gay farts?
They serving gay farts out there?
Yeah.
Farm or field parties with kegs. Did you go to those field parties?
Field parties for sure.
Ugh.
Or like bonfires.
Oh, it's the best.
Where someone's like, dude, you know what? I'm going to run through it. Like, I always have like, dude, I used to hop trains growing up.
What are you, a hobo?
Yeah, literally. Me and my friends would hop trains.
Just
and
to
then
take
we
it
would get
wherever?
shot at. It's a true story.
What?
In the caboose, they would have salt rock like shotguns, and we would hop trains to go from St. Paul to Minneapolis. It was fucking so reckless. And then we would hop off the train, and then the caboose guy would be like, and he would shoot. My friend JR, he got shot in the butt.
With Salt Rock shotgun?
Salt Rock, yeah.
Does it hurt?
I don't know. I never got shot, but he said it was wicked painful.
You're
It's like
too
shards of
elusive.
salt into your butt. I mean, anything into your butt.
Not everything into your butt.
Poop, it's fine. Maybe a penis. If it's Halloween. Just ask Bobby Lee.
Halloweener. Halloweeny.
That's Nobby Lee. That's his new nickname. Nobby Lee.
You've never been on the road with Bob. You guys
Well, I
never
did Edmonton, but no.
It's the weird. It's like. It's the worst. It's really hard for me. It's the fucking worst. But it's funny because I pine for him when I'm not with him on the road. Like I'm taking a couple people on the road for this next tour, but he is the most. He's like the most fun because I have no idea what's coming. He surprises me every day.
And he's like OCD, right?
He's
I can't tell with Bobby.
He likes things the way he likes them. He's real particular about his sleep time. Does not want to be bothered. Takes naps.
I was gonna say, doesn't he nap a lot?
He
I remember in
slept
Canada he kept napping.
He'll sleep till noon, eat, and then nap again, which is just another sleep at that point. It's not even a nap.
Yeah,
He
it's
goes
like,
back to bed.
Well, also, like, what are you exhausted from?
I mean, it's a lot. That body, it's going through a lot. The process. The machine is tired.
It is a machine, and we're lucky to have it.
Yeah, we are.
We'll be right back with more about Bobby Body Talk.
In here, we pour whisk.
Hey, if you are like almost everybody in this country, you need to build some better credit. Almost everyone has gone through it, whether you're in it now or you've done it before or you're going through it. We all need to build a little bit of credit, and that's why KIKOFF is here to help you do that. KIKOFF helps you quickly improve the key factors that determine your credit. They give you a credit line just for credit building, and it reports it to the 3 major credit bureaus. Your new account immediately diversifies your credit mix. Each on-time monthly kickoff payment builds payment history, and because your monthly payments are so small, your credit utilization, the amount of credit you're using, gets healthier fast. So here's the deal. You need credit for almost everything in this big old world. And we've all had trouble with credit. When I first got out of college, I was struggling. I had bad, I had below average. And if you're one of those or you have non-existent credit, it can hold you back from buying a house or a car or moving into a new apartment. And KIKOFF is the fastest, easiest way to safely jumpstart your credit and get to those goals quicker. There's no credit check required. You can sign up for a monthly plan in minutes and start building credit immediately for as low as $5. That's pretty simple, okay? And it helps so significantly. I had such awful credit when I first was out of school, and I could barely rent an apartment, and getting a car was definitely out of the question, so I had to scrounge together some cash and buy a junker hunker that died all the time, and you don't want to be in that predicament. It's tough. So KIKOFF is so simple. You can sign up in minutes. It's easy to use. You can start building credit right from your phone. You can use AutoPay to build the credit while you sleep. You never worry about missing a payment. There's no credit check. You can cancel at any given time. So why not give it a try? Join over 1 million people building credit with KIKOFF credit account today. Get your first month for $1. Pretty cheap. That's 80% off the normal price when you go to getkikoff.com/whiskey today. That is kickoff without the C. So get KIKOFF.com/whiskey. Must sign up via getkikoff.com/whiskey to activate offer. Offer applies to new KIKOFF customers first month only, subject to approval. Average impact of 30-point increase in first month based on Equifax Vantage score. 3.0 changes for KIKOFF premium customers with starting credit below 600 who made their first on-time payment between January 2021 and March 2024. Payment and credit activity outside of KIKOFF can have an impact on your credit. Terms and conditions may apply. Offer subject to change. Individual results may vary. Right now, as you watch this, I think I'm on a little vacation, a little family vacation, and I'm excited to be on this because I got myself a little gift from Viator. Viator is incredible. If you don't know what it is, you're missing out. It's a tool you can use to plan and book travel experiences around the world. Viator, the app and the website make it easy to explore over 300,000 travel experiences. That's so many. You can discover what's out there no matter where you're traveling or what you're interested in. Viator helps plan the perfect travel experiences for you. I've already used Viator before, so I can vouch and tell you it is amazing. No matter if you're doing like a little tiny getaway thing, like a little guided something, or you want to have something big, extravagant, grandiose. You want to go big, baby. Viator has you covered. They got free cancellation, helps you plan for the unexpected. And here's the deal. You don't know what you're getting into on vacation. It is hard. You don't know, where you want to go or what you want to do that day. And sometimes unexpected things pop up. And Viator is there for you. They say, no big deal. They got 24/7 customer service. You know you're getting support if things aren't going as planned. And they got real traveler reviews, okay? This is the best part. When you go on vacation, you go somewhere, you try something new. You may not know what you're getting into, and how do you know who to trust? But you're going to get real traveler reviews, so you get to hear insider information from people who have already been on the experience that you're considering. So why not give it a try? If you're going somewhere and you want something to do, download the Viator app now. Use that code Viator10 for 10% off your first booking in the app. Find travel experiences for you. Do more with Viator.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Welcome back to Bobby Body Talk.
Bobby Body Talk.
On this episode,
Will that be your 5th podcast with him, Bobby Body Talk?
we got proposed.
How many pods do you have?
16.
69.
Just 2. This one and that one. We got proposed to do a diet program for him. Do you remember that? They were like, there was this weight loss program, and they were like, we want to put him on it and track his progress. And they were like, we'll pay for the trainer. They'll pay for the sessions. They said they'd pay for everything, like in-home training, all this stuff. And I was like, that sounds kind of cool. And they'll track it. We'll see, like, if we can get you in shape.
Yeah, Bobby's not doing that.
Not even a little bit. No,
Fucking
not
no.
a chance. Said no fucking way.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Bobby's
they come
not
to your house.
that, like, obese. I mean,
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's not
Yeah.
obese.
Clinically, yeah.
Bobby's thick.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. Rock hard.
His gut is hard.
His gut is hard.
His gut is erect.
Yeah.
Let's just say
it's fully hard.
His gut is fully erect and hard.
No, he didn't want a trainer in his house. Do you have a trainer?
No, I don't fucking trainer.
Do you go to the gym?
No.
You just walk.
I walk everywhere. I try to get 10,000 steps a day.
That's it. That's all you do for exercise.
Yeah.
Have you always done that?
No, because I can't fucking see anymore. So I lost my vision during COVID.
God bless.
Yeah, so many blessings.
Yeah, but how much? No, you told me what
But
percentage.
I used to
of
play
vision,
fucking tennis, basketball, like everything.
What percentage of vision is gone?
I mean, it's like half and half.
You're 50% blind now.
I mean, I can't drive. I can't play basketball. I can't play tennis. I can't play fucking ping pong. I can't play pool.
Nothing.
I can't do shit.
No hand-eye coordination stuff.
I mean, not really, no. I tried to play tennis the other day. By the way, I was second ranked in St. Paul, Minnesota when I was 12 years old.
No chance.
Yep. 100%.
You were that good?
Yeah, I was nasty.
Singles, doubles.
Singles.
Wow. What happened?
My parents got divorced, and I was like, oh, what's this thing? What is it, marijuana? Sign me up. And then I sold drugs, and
So did I. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so much fun. My parents.
it's amazing. I'm blessed.
My parents got divorced before then, but I found drugs in high school, and I couldn't. It was the end of sports.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I feel like,
You find weed.
you're an
and you're like,
athlete, and you're like, but what if I do this and don't have to run? Like,
What if I get stoned and sit down?
which is funny. It's like I can't do drugs at all. I was at a party the other day, and all my friends are like my same age, like late 40s, 50s, and people were on mushrooms. People were doing coke. I was like, how the fuck? Who still does that?
Everyone's doing drugs again. I feel like it's a new revolution. But now,
Which is psychotic because fentanyl's everywhere. So like, why the fuck would you?
but you're not
even
gonna get
do that?
fentanyl in mushrooms, are you?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
I don't know.
The kids know.
Fentanyl.
It's in there, for sure.
It could be in fucking toilet paper. I don't know. I don't trust anything. I don't trust this microphone.
You don't use toilet paper anymore?
No.
I'm a baby
I
wipe
pay
guy.
a homeless guy to eat my ass. Yeah, like a fucking real American. The fuck, man.
Where are they finding fentanyl? Are they finding it in mushrooms now? I feel like it is. It can seep its way into stuff.
Not in mushrooms.
Thank
but-
God. Thank God. You don't. I do actually like mushrooms once in a while.
Dude, I can't do anything.
Nothing.
I don't like it, no.
Why? Because you
I'll
feel like
take
you're out of control.
edibles, which became national news. But yeah, I take edibles and then I drink.
Oh yeah.
Still drink.
Talk about that edible experience.
I mean, I love edibles.
You took. How much did you take when you had that blunder?
That was such a blunder. But also, like, and I hate talking about it because it's like ad nauseum at this point, but it's like, yeah, I was in 9,000 feet altitude. I was in the best mood. I was starting a monster tour, club dates in the spring. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have a couple cocktails. I'm in Colorado. Somebody's like, hey, do you want edible? I'm like, yeah, let's fucking go. And then brain diarrhea on stage. Total brain fart. It was so embarrassing. But like I could have maybe kept going. I don't know.
You look like you were having fun.
I was having a blast, but I was just completely, and it was my whole new set. So it's like I didn't have my set list with me. So whatever.
How much time?
My apologies to Beaver Creek.
How much
again.
time did you do?
I think, I don't know, 20.
Cool. That's like what Bobby does regular. He does 20 full.
Yeah, literally. Bobby does 20 sober.
Yeah, that's his full set. How many milligrams was it? Do you remember?
God, I don't. Which I think that was the problem.
Yeah, because I got to know what I'm taking. When I take an edible, I have to be very aware. That's my problem. That's why I don't like them. With a joint, I know I can take a hit. I can take 2 hits. I can take 3 hits. I know where I stand. An edible, I have zero idea.
Well, that's why I normally take them at night before I go to bed.
Yeah, they're sleep aids for me.
Yeah, they're sleep aids.
I'll pass it.
You have sleep aids.
You have day aids. And I'll just play with my
yeah.
dog till I go to bed.
Oh my God, it's the best.
That's my favorite
I
thing.
love
in the world.
dogs.
To get honestly, getting stoned and playing with my dog is the greatest thing on earth because you can have full conversations with him. I have full conversations with her, and she'll sit there and kind of look at me and almost respond. Sometimes, you know, she'll give me
Right.
a couple throwbacks, and I'll laugh. My wife will think I fucking lost my mind, but you can connect with the dog when you're on edibles.
I love dogs. My biggest obsession right now is Instagram dog videos.
Oh, well, the ones that make you cry, or
Both.
yeah.
And cats. Actually, animals. The monkey right now that's like, oh no. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh my God. Game on. Or there's the dog that has, oh God, it's like a black lab, I think. And
Careful.
there's, no, a black lab.
Careful.
No, it's a laboratory with black people. No,
Science.
It's a black lab and it's like boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop.
It
And it's
says
like,
that?
Yeah, no, it's like that's the music, and then there's
Oh.
like whatever, like the meme or comment or whatever it is. But that's another obsession.
I like the ones that make me cry. Like
Oh.
the emotional ones. I like the dog ones where you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, I'll break down, dude.
He knows he's coming home. Like, have you seen the one where the dog runs to the little boy getting off of the bus and he jumps in his arms?
No,
Oh my God.
I'll cry just thinking about
And
it.
it shows the progression of it over the years. It's like, oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
I didn't have a dog when I was a kid. I was so jealous of people that had dogs.
I fucking didn't either. I grew up with cats, and
They
they're
don't,
just
there's no love there.
sociopaths.
Yeah, they're lunatics.
Or when the troops come home, like a soldier, and like the dog sees them,
Oh my
that
God.
makes me cry every time.
The cat sees him and he's just like, hey,
The cat's like, here's a dead bird I killed. Do
you want
I
it?
don't know.
No? Okay.
you want to eat it? I'm gonna take a shit in a box.
My friend's dog came over 2 days ago and is a puppy, and she's so cute. And she eats her own poop. She's at this stage, which I know you went through for a while.
God, an hour ago.
She'll, dude. And they warned us. They were like, she might eat her own poop, so just be careful. Like, you know, like if you see her pooping, like grab her right after, get her away from it. She was so fucking fast, dude. The moment she shit, it was like she like vacuumed it.
Oh my
I mean, it was
God.
like it was unbelievable. I started cracking up. Like when she ate the first one, I couldn't stop laughing.
You started whacking off?
Yeah, I was whacking off. I couldn't stop laughing, so it was so hard to grab her because I was dying laughing watching her eat the poop.
Oh my God.
And she inhaled it. It was so fast. But this is the thing. Some puppies do this. They say it's they'll get over it. She seemed to like it though. She was snacking.
What if that was your fetish, though?
Eating your own poop.
No, watching a dog eat their shit or a puppy.
I get off
and
to
you're
it.
just like, hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's on your Hinge profile.
Yep.
Hey, what's up? I like traveling, watching dogs eat their own shit.
I like puppies chowing poop. Sign up. I'll fucking eat you out.
Did you ever do dating apps? You didn't do that shit.
No, I never did. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm good.
It seems like a nightmare.
It just seems like it's so much easier to just jerk off.
It is way easier than like having a chat.
Fucking weirdos, and I don't know.
You don't know how you're gonna get trapped into something.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna end up in the back of a pickup truck eating my own shit.
Headed to Mexico.
Yeah, you don't know. That's why we pray.
That's why. That's actually why. that
Anyway,
is truthfully why we
Toilet
pray.
Head this fall, nickswartzen.net. My set's fucking awesome.
This is you're gonna do 2 hours though. You're gonna put an hour out right now. An hour's out right now.
There's
and
a
then,
fresh hour out right now.
and
then
you're
a whole
touring a
freshie.
brand new hour.
Yeah.
Is
and
that the first time you've ever done that? That overlap? That's really close.
Yeah, that's really close. But I mean, like during COVID, I didn't work forever. I mean, nobody did.
Yeah.
So like I just built up an hour and then just came up with another hour. I talk about Norm Macdonald. A lot of Norm stories. One of my best friends. So yeah, it's a great hour. Trust me.
I wish I was friends with that guy. That's one of those guys where I wish.
Yeah,
I was
well,
friends
you
with him.
weren't.
I wasn't.
I was. Yeah.
He
blessed.
never liked you that much though.
That's not true. At least he knew my fucking name. Yeah, fucking Ronald McDonald. Yeah, go build your house.
I will
Fucking loon.
build your fucking house.
Yeah.
Tell me a Norm story. Give me your favorite Norm story.
I've got a bunch. I mean, one of my favorite ones, I don't want to spoil them because I've got a handful that I tell on stage. One of my favorite ones is I was day drinking. It was one of my favorite things to do. Spoiler alert. And I go to the Belmont bar on La Cienega in West Hollywood. And there's a triple header of baseball games. So this is at noon. First game starts at noon. So I call up Norm and I go, hey, man, I'm going to watch baseball. Do you want to join me? And he goes, yeah, can you pick me up or what? And I go, no, I've already had a drink. I don't want to drink and drive. I don't like drinking and driving. And he goes, and this is before Uber. And I go, just call a cab. You live a mile away. Just call a cab. And he goes, yeah, all right, yeah, all right. So I watched first game. So it's, baseball's like, 2.5, 3 hours. So no Norm. Second game, watch it, no Norm. Third game, no Norm. So now it's 9 o'clock at night, no Norm.
You're still there, by the way.
I'm still there, and I'm fucking bonk smashed. And so Norm finally walks into the bar at like 9:30, and I'm leaving, and he goes, hey, Swarty, what are you doing? And I go, I'm fucking going home. Where have you been? For fucking 9 hours. The fuck? And he goes, yeah, no, I was doing laundry. I go, you're doing laundry for 9 hours? What do you run a fucking orphanage? How much you wear the same fucking sweatpants every day? And he's like, yeah, no. So you're leaving or what? And I'm like, yeah. He goes, yeah, you can't stay for like one more. I'm like, yeah, all right, fine. So I stayed for one more, but I was like, it's like the most Norm thing. If you ever talk to like Spade or anybody, Norm stories are always like, you never know like what's going on in his brain. Like he just had, you never knew if it was a bit or he was just a savant or.
Was it both? What was it?
Was it what?
Was it both?
Yeah, I guess so.
But was he doing a bit a lot of times? Or
I don't know. Why don't you ask him? He's dead.
We'll call him up.
I will. See, that'd be the thing. I could call Norm right now and he would fucking answer. Hey, Swarty, what's going on? Every time I would call him, I'd be like, hey, Norm, what's up? He'd be like, what? Who's this? And I go, it's fucking Nick. I'm like, what? And he goes, Swarty, what's up? And I go, do you not have my number saved in your phone? And he goes, nah. How do you do that? And I go, you save the number. You put it in your phone. Nick, my friend, one of my best friends. Like, what the fuck?
Was he a guy that would remember like a birthday though? Would he do something like throw you off? And
he could remember like weird shit. Yeah, that's where he was like kind of savantish. Where like he was a big sports fan, so he was a big gambler.
Yeah.
So he would like know numbers and like he's like. I remember one time he goes, yeah, so I figured it out. And I go, what? What'd you figure out? And he goes, gambling. I'm going to bet the WNBA because the line, it always covers. And I'm like, okay, congrats.
Yeah,
I don't know.
crack the code.
You solved it? You solved gambling. Like,
did he ever try to get you into sports gambling?
No.
Because you love sports. You just don't. You've never
I love
gambled.
sports. I mean, I was never
Never a
like
gambler.
people, like with gambling, you learn pretty quick if you're lucky. Like I remember when I was 18, I went to Mystic Lake Casino.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
One of my favorites.
Minnesota.
But I was 18, me and my friend Rob Reedy, my best friend from 3rd grade. And when we turned 18, we got a tin of chewing tobacco. And we went to casino. And I was like busting tables at the time, I think Planet Hollywood. And we went to the casino and I
Hold
lost.
on. You used to work at fucking Planet Hollywood?
I was a busboy.
That's amazing.
It was still my favorite job.
That place was so fucking rad. They're not around anymore, right? Didn't they close them all down?
No, I think they're all gone.
God, they were so fun.
Dude, they were so fun.
It was such a great spot, man. Theme restaurants are all gone. Kids will never get to enjoy like living inside of a movie and eating a meal.
Yeah, no.
That's fucking gone.
No, it's insane.
So you were bussing there. What you went?
So I was
to Mystic
bussing there.
Lake?
I remember this. This is a side story. When I first started stand-up, Acme Comedy Company in Minneapolis, best club ever, 1996. And I went to the open mic by myself, and I had my little journal. And I wrote in the journal, I'm going to try stand-up for the first time, see how this plays out. Hopefully, one day, I'll be on the wall at Planet Hollywood. It's a true story, when I was bussing there. Cut to, whatever it was, 15 years later, I got my hands and star Times Square, Planet Hollywood for Bucky Larson.
Way.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was like the craziest thing.
That is fucking beautiful.
It was really cool. It's still one of my highlights of my life.
Go to Mystic Lake. What happened?
Oh, yeah. So Mystic Lake. And I lost $800 playing blackjack.
When you're how old, 16?
When I was fucking 18. I just turned 18, so I was legal to gamble. $800. And I'll just never forget that feeling.
That's all your money.
That was catastrophic. And I was like, oh, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
And I'll just never, even, and I've played Vegas a billion times. I don't like, maybe I'll allot myself, $500 just to have fun. Play Pai Gow poker. Shout out to Bobby.
Pai Gow is great.
Pai Gow is my favorite game. Or like roulette, like I'll just throw like, $100 on my birthday or something. But just for.
But outside of that, you never got hooked into that.
No.
Shit. It's tough for me because I like it a lot. But I hear all the stories of all the other comics that have come and gone through the Go Play, because when you do the casino
brutal.
circuit, it's bad. Well, I've heard stories about guys, I don't know if these know it's true, but I heard a Norm story where he would get, they didn't even write him the check. They gave him, they put his check to the floor so he could gamble it.
Yeah, that's the worst. That was so evil. They used to do that to comics back in the day at casinos where they would pay them in cash too.
Be like, yeah, go downstairs if you want. It's
Yeah.
right, yeah, and we'll give you chips. They give you credits.
Right.
So it's on your room. So your check is on your room. So you can just use it as you may. So then at that point, it's fake. It never happened.
Yeah, and comics have no self-control. They're just bonkers.
Especially when there's booze and partying and there's girls and people and unlimited food and drink. I'm a sucker for gambling. I don't have a bad habit of it, but I do like it a lot. Like when I go to a casino, I do bring cash. I get excited. And the only other time that the only time I've ever really lost bad was with that piece of shit, and he won.
What's
big.
the most you've lost?
180 grand, something like that.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. No. The most I've ever lost, truly, a couple grand. 2,500, $3,000, something like that. That's the most I've ever, and that's crazy because I don't like gambling crazy big money. I was, dude. I don't. I was in Vegas with a couple of guys. We were there at the same time, and I don't know this guy, but he was a TV actor. He's done pretty well, and he was betting $5,000 hands, and stacks and stacks of chips of it. And I thought, how are those fucking residuals? $5,000 hands, like that to me is space cadet. I don't even care how much money you have.
Was it Rosie O'Donnell?
You really want to know? Do you really want to know?
I think we all want to know.
It was Helen Mirren. And I was like, Helen, slow down.
Oh, God.
I don't know how you have all this cash, but slow down.
Oh,
Because I say you haven't worked a lot recently,
Yeah.
I said, HM, get away from the table.
Hey, Helen, your last name's Mirren, not Keller. Yeah, I said it too soon. We praise him. Yeah, when I would gamble with Dame Judi Dench, it was the same thing.
Unbelievable. Just
Yeah.
addicts.
Just come on.
Hey, since you
Eileen.
said Grandma's Boy, which honestly is one of my favorite films of all time. I've told you that over the years. Being
Yes,
a friend
thank
of
you
yours, it's
very
hard to
much.
admit it, but will you ever write another one?
No.
Why not?
We got offered it, and I said no.
Why?
I don't know. Comedy sequels, ironically, I'm doing Happy Gilmore too.
I know. I've asked you to get me in that 3 fucking times. I'm not going to ask you anymore.
Yeah, you're the only person that's asked me to be in Happy Gilmore too.
How many? Okay.
Nobody else.
How many people in comedy do you know actually golf? I'm the fucking guy. There's 2 putters next to you. I'm the only guy that fucking golfs. I'm the only fucking guy that golfs that's a comedian. If I don't get something in this,
Spade
I will
golf?
be
You ever
mad.
golf with Spade?
Yeah, I love Spady, but I'm better than him. A lot.
He's not great.
I'm very good.
I remember golfing with Spade in Vegas at Wynn's Casino.
That's such a great course.
Yeah, what is it called? Stonehenge or something? Shadow Creek?
Well, it's called the Wynn course. Shadow Creek is a course in Vegas, but Wynn has a course behind it.
Okay, yeah, that was
Yeah,
it.
the Wynn, yeah.
And Spade and I were golfing, and we were just being really slow. And they were like, hey, they came over, and they're like, can somebody play through? And we're like, what? And they're like, yeah, that'd be great if you could just let this guy play through. And we're like, okay, why are we being that slow? And they're like, yeah, also it's Michael Jordan. And we were like,
No, make him wait.
yeah, no, you don't make Michael Jordan wait.
Did you watch him play?
No, we couldn't look at him.
Did he
No, I'm
tell?
kidding.
They tell you not to.
No. No, he was super chill and just went through. And my favorite thing, his golf cart was powder blue Carolina Cadillac.
How sick.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
He's the coolest guy of all time.
He's pretty cool.
No, he's the coolest.
He's pretty cool.
He's the coolest. Don't be mad because you didn't have somebody like that growing up, okay? He's the coolest.
Have you met Rosie O'Donnell?
Is she Minnesota born and raised?
No. I
Why?
don't even know why I'm jumping on
You
that.
love her so much.
I don't even know her. I've never even met her.
Where's Rosie from? Look it up because I love her. Where is Rosie O'Donnell born and raised?
Carmack, New York.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that sounds
On Long
about right.
Island.
Long Island.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Yeah, you can tell by the accent. Long Island.
Yeah, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie! Whip your dick out!
Why wouldn't you do a sequel to Grandma's for real though? At this point, because it's been long
It's
enough.
just so tricky. I mean, I thought about it, but I was like,
It'd be
where do
so
you go
fucking
from
good.
here? Like, I don't know, like, where to go. You know what I mean?
You're smart enough; you'd figure it out.
I'm really smart.
The second iteration.
People doubt
of
that,
movie
and
would
they're
be great.
wrong. Smart as fuck. That's how I talk. That's when you know you're smart, when you can say you're smart as fuck.
Smart as fuck.
Suck off! Yeah, that's how smart I am.
I think you should do it for real.
I don't know.
What are you gonna?
Well, I mean, we would have to get Jonah back.
Easy.
Joel. I mean,
Easy.
Jonah's not going to want to do it. Joel maybe would do. I mean, I don't know.
Why wouldn't Jonah do it? He seems now in his career he would definitely do something like that because he's had all these great
Jonah's
accolades.
like directing and like he's doing
Yeah,
other
but that's
shit.
a fun little side gig he does, and he shoots it in 3 fucking days. He's in and out. Who cares?
I would just need the premise. I don't know.
We'll sit and we'll think about it. I'll help you
All
write
right.
it.
Oh, we'll take in the comment section.
Yeah,
Ideas.
tell us what you think it should be for Grandma's Boy 2. That's actually
Grandma's
a really
Boy
good idea.
2. Think about it.
Can you tell us what you're playing in Happy Gilmore? Or no, you're not allowed to.
I'm reading the script this week.
Oh, you have it? You know my email,
No, I'm getting
right?
it. I'm meeting with Sandler on Thursday.
You know my email, right? You have my email?
No, I don't.
It's give me the Happy Gilmore 2 script at gmail.com.
.org?
No, I'm a .comer. I've always
Okay.
been a .com guy.
All right. Well,
I know, not you. You're a net guy. That's why it's nickswartzen.net. Why .net? Somebody had .com?
I don't know. Somebody took .com.
That's so
And then
embarrassing. You can't buy it from them.
I just went with it. I was just like, all right, I'll be .net. Yeah.
Who has
I tried-
.com? Look it
Yeah,
up.
who has
Is it a site?
nickswartzen.com?
They own the domain, but no one's doing anything with
You
it.
could buy it for like $30 from them, I bet, if you want.
I mean, it's too late at this point. It's too late
Yeah,
to
you've
apologize.
gone way too far.
It's too late.
To apologize.
Does anybody have nickswartzen.gov?
Yeah, he's a congressman. You know what I mean?
That'd be amazing.
No.
Okay.
We got to buy it. We'll put a word into Congress. We should get a hold of that site.
With all the things going on in the world, I think that's the most important. Is nickswartzen.gov. That'd be amazing.
Would you ever run for local Congress in Minnesota?
I thought about it. I swear to God. I thought about running for mayor of Minneapolis.
Why wouldn't you? Why not? Well, like, I mean, why seriously, why not? What could hold you back?
Comedy.
You barely do that. What could really hold you back?
Okay. nickswartzen.net. Toilet head this fall.
No, seriously, why would you do
I don't know what that would entail. I just want
It's
to help
nothing.
my
Being,
city.
it's like it's being a mayor is. I mean, nothing. You don't do anything.
You just wave.
Yeah, you hang out. Don't they just hang out most of the time? Doesn't everybody do everything for them, and then they kind of like are the figurehead?
I guess so. I don't know.
You'd be a great. Yeah, that's what I mean. Though we would know if a mayor did something for real.
I would just go to Vikings games and just wave naked.
That's exactly what they want.
Yeah.
You put a little Viking horn on your little penis
Yeah.
and blow into it. Are you guys going to be good this year?
Yeah, we're going to win the Super Bowl.
That's a bold claim.
It's funny because I'm not delusional at all about Minnesota sports. We will win the Super Bowl, and the Timberwolves will also win the Super Bowl.
Who's the WNBA team?
The Lynx.
And they will win the Super Bowl as well, you think, or no?
Yep.
Will it come in second?
Well, the Lynx are one of the biggest dynasties in WNBA history.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
That's true. The Lynx are actually amazing.
Yeah.
Why? How many championships have they won?
40,000.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so impressive.
Yep, that's not a wrong number.
I'm Chicago. Didn't Chicago just win? Didn't they just win something?
I don't know.
I have
Aren't
no
the
idea.
Aces like the number 1 team?
Is that Vegas?
Yes.
It's got to be.
Just historically, though, I think the Minnesota Lynx have more WNBA titles than anyone else.
Wow.
They have 4 championships in 2011, 2013, 2015, 2017.
Yeah, we like ran it back.
Yeah, but that's been a while since 2017.
It's been a while, Scuff. All right, well, thank you
God
for
bless
having me.
Minnesota. God bless Nick Swardson. Go to nickswartzen.net, not .com or .gov yet. We will work on both of those sites.
Toilet head this fall. Let's fucking dance.
And
Make
also,
Joke from Face.
please go
YouTube.
watch Make Joe from Face right now on YouTube. Nick, look in that camera right there and say one word or one phrase to end the episode when you're ready, sweetheart.
That's it.
In here, we pour whisk, 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 whisk,